Freckles, so yesterday I didn't really do too well in terms of the things that I wanted to improve as I do these daily vlogs on this channel, in that I didn't want to use my computer into the late hours of the evening and not sleep or do my homework and procrastinate and all that stuff, all that good stuff, right? Yeah, I kind of failed that yesterday, and so I'm really exhausted today and I'm about to take a nap on my new comforter. But what I was thinking about today is how there's a whole lot of parallels that people don't normally talk about in terms of people's reactions to awkward situations and their reactions to fearful situations. And I'm just talking about my experience in these two types of situations. And believe me, I have a lot of experience in awkward situations because I'm a teenager, and teenagers are awkwardly awesome. So, basically, there are three things that you can do in a scary situation. You can run, you can fight, or you can freeze. And I tend to be the type of person to freeze, but I'm not talking about all types of scary situations. I'm talking about situations which don't require you to fight or run to actually survive. Just scary situations, not deadly situations. So basically, if a car was coming at me and I needed to get out of the way to survive, I wouldn't just freeze because I was afraid, okay? I'd get out of the way. But I'm talking about, like, I went to a water park with my best friend a couple years ago, and we went down one of the tallest water slides, and at one point, the huge inner tube that we were sitting in, she was on the bottom as I was on the top, as it was sliding up the corner because of all the physics that goes on there, right? And I almost fell out. So I was naturally a little bit afraid. But instead of doing anything, well, obviously you can't run in that situation. I just kind of go, and I hold my breath, as opposed to screaming, for example. Today I realized that I actually freeze in awkward situations as well. There's this center where people go, like, during their free time at school to do their homework and eat lunch and stuff like that. And it's becoming more and more of a social place, just a hangout place, which means I want to hang out there less and less. It's not that I'm not a social person, it's that I freaking get overwhelmed. Okay, cool. So I've been there like every day during my lunch hour, and I just sit down, and then one of my acquaintances will come up and start talking to me, and probably a couple people in particular do this. But when I get uncomfortable, or people are like saying obnoxious things, or just saying things that I wouldn't say, and therefore making me uncomfortable, instead of going, you're kind of making me uncomfortable, you know what, I'm just gonna leave, because I'm not being productive with my homework. Probably not trying to do my homework. I'm just not able to relax because it's just too awkward and I'm uncomfortable. I'm just basically uncomfortable. That's what makes the situation awkward. And instead of getting up, I just sit there. I just sit there going, ooh, this is awkward. Ew, get away from me. Ooh. But, you know, for the past couple days I realized that, so I just walked the opposite direction right after I got out of my chem class instead of going over there. And I found this awesome place to lie down in the sun for the hour that I have before my differential equations class. So that's freaking awesome, and I've just been taking lovely naps there, you know, staring at the internet on my phone. That's been great. But yeah, you should try to think about this and whether or not you freeze in these awkward situations, because that might help you procrastinate less if you can realize that you're just sitting there going, not getting anything done. But, yeah, who am I kidding? It's probably only me that does this because I'm awesome. And because I'm so tired and because I have to sit around for the rest of the day doing my physics homework, I'm just gonna say goodbye to you guys now.